Welcome back, English learners, to Short Stories for English Learners. Today, we're exploring the story of the brave little tailor, a tale about clever thinking and bravery. Stay with us to the end to learn some useful vocabulary and discover the lesson behind this adventurous story. Let's jump right in. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor but cheerful tailor. He spent his days sewing clothes and his evenings dreaming of adventures beyond the horizon. One sunny morning, as the tailor was having his breakfast of bread and jam, a swarm of flies began buzzing around his table. Annoyed, he picked up a cloth and swatted at them. To his surprise, he managed to kill 7 flies with a single blow. Feeling proud, the tailor decided to make himself a belt. He stitched the words, 7 at one blow, onto the fabric and tied it around his waist. "I must share my talent with the world," he said to himself. So he packed some bread and cheese, grabbed his needle, and set off on a grand adventure. As the tailor traveled through the forest, he encountered a giant sitting on a rock. The giant looked at the tailor and laughed. "Where are you going, little man?" the giant asked. The tailor puffed out his chest and pointed to his belt. "I killed 7 at one blow," he declared. The giant, thinking the tailor had defeated 7 men, was impressed. He decided to test the tailor's strength. "Can you squeeze water from this stone?" the giant asked, handing him a small rock. The tailor smiled. He pulled a piece of cheese from his bag and squeezed it until liquid dripped out. "There," he said. The giant, amazed, handed the tailor another challenge. "Can you throw this stone farther than me?" The tailor picked up a bird instead of a stone and threw it into the air. The bird flew far away, disappearing into the sky. The giant was astonished. "You're stronger than you look," he said, inviting the tailor to join him. Together they traveled until they reached the giant's home. The giant decided to test the tailor one last time. That night, as the giant slept, he placed a heavy iron bar on the tailor's bed to see if he could withstand the weight. The tailor, clever as always, slipped out of bed and placed a log in his place. When the giant saw the unbroken log the next morning, he was convinced of the tailor's strength. The news of the tailor's bravery spread far and wide. He was invited to the king's court, where he impressed the ruler with his cleverness. In time, the tailor became known as the brave little tailor, living a life full of adventure and excitement. Now let's review some key words and phrases from the story. Repeat after me. Tailor, someone who makes or repairs clothes. The tailor dreamed of adventure. Swarm, a large group of insects. A swarm of flies buzzed around the table. Puffed out, to push out the chest to appear bigger or prouder. The tailor puffed out his chest to show his belt. Astonished, very surprised. The giant was astonished by the tailor's strength. Iron bar, a solid piece of metal. The giant placed an iron bar on the tailor's bed. Try using these words in your own sentences to practice your English. The story of the brave little tailor reminds us that clever thinking can sometimes be more powerful than physical strength. With confidence and creativity, you can overcome challenges and achieve great things. Thanks for watching today's story, The Brave Little Tailor. If you enjoyed this tale and found it helpful for improving your English, give us a like, share, and subscribe to our channel. What's your favorite moment from the story? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and remember, you're braver than you think.